Hello everyone, my name is Valhalla Pickle and welcome back to the Satisfactory Update 1.2 waiting room where, yes, again we are back. In case you guys don't know what these streams are, basically Update 1.2 hopefully will be coming out rather soon. So to build up a little bit of a hype here on the channel, we do things called waiting streams or hype streams where we get ourselves ready and prepare for the upcoming, well, update. And that is exactly what we are doing today in our rocket fuel city. It's not just a factory, I'm essentially designing a city around this one particular factory, which hopefully should be rather exciting. Regardless, I hope that everyone's doing good in the stream. Welcome if you guys are watching live, and if you're not, that's completely fine. I do a lot of Satisfactory content, so hopefully you'll be able to catch the next stream. Regardless, let's just get straight into it, where we are actually changing some things around. And that is, I'm removing a bunch of lights. In case you don't know what this area used to look like, let me just very quickly show you. This is also going as well, don't worry, I've got another concept in mind. But basically, as you can see, there are an absolute load of signs around here. And when I was designing the blueprints individually, it looked fine. But now that I've actually placed down this blueprint altogether, there's a lot of signs. So I'm slowly going in, removing the signs. I've already done it on all the blueprints behind us. And I'm also making a couple more changes. For example, I'm changing the color of this from a lightish sort of color to a bit more of a dark color. I feel like it stands out a little bit more, which I actually quite like. Welcome, Counterfire, first one in. Hope that you are doing good today, welcome. In fact, what if I was to change all of these? How would that look? Doesn't look too bad. The thing is, I don't want it to look too dark though. That's another problem that we might have. Is that after we do all of this, it does end up looking a little bit out of place. What if I was to change you to Rome? What would that look like? Obviously you won't really be able to see too much of it because of how dark it is behind the little cracks there. I don't mind that. Oh, that does mean that I have to change this here as well though. Let's see. Just like that. It does give it a more of a metallic sort of look, which honestly I don't necessarily mind. I'm not going to change this, I think that's fine the way it is. Try and go with that. Is that part of the same blueprint? Oh no, it's part of two different ones. Okay. That's important to remember there. Welcome Vinod, hope that you're doing good. The project's going well. We did quite a lot in our last stream, so this is going to be the middle of the factory. We've built a very small road. This is going to obviously change throughout today's stream. But as of right now, the thing that I want to focus most on is trying to get this side of the perimeter fully done, just so I know roughly where my boundaries are going to be. So I can build my factory, see how wide it is, see how many walls I can add, and then try and think of some sort of concept design. Then the actual design, then yeah, happy days. You like the designs, thank you. Yeah, I'm just trying to make it a little bit more, engaging, I suppose? Interesting? Less crap? That's the goal at least. Okay, can I try and change you to chrome as well? How would that look? That was the wrong button, nice. I actually do quite like that. Okay, so that's going to be our design for this at least. Is to make that chrome. Okay. I'm still undecided about this though. I feel like it's fine. I think it is better than that. I'm just trying to figure out what color I want here. I can go for a black. But then is it too much? I think it might be. We'll stick with chrome. Okay, so let's update these blueprints then. This one over here, I don't think I need to update, which is nice, obviously. This is the corner one, where I suppose the only change I have to do, because this is quite a bland blueprint, and that's intentional, might be changing all of this to chrome. How would that look? I wasn't able to... Oh, that's completely fine, don't worry. If you miss a stream or a video, like, it's completely fine. Like, you don't have to, you don't have to watch every single video or stream. That's completely fine. Well, I hope that you're doing good today, though. And thank you again for all the support on yesterday's stream. And for the video as well yesterday. I know it was a bit of a double upload day, but oh well. I also managed to get a video recorded today, but that won't be coming out until maybe Saturday. We'll see how it goes. Okay, I do quite like the colour of the chrome there. I don't think it looks too bad. Although I feel like even though I'm trying to make it bland intentionally, it still does need something. So what's it actually like in the corner? Let me just go very quickly check what it's even like to have this blueprint placed down, because I have placed it down over here. And I actually want to get rid of these as well, because they do look like... I don't like them. I've got another concept in mind. It is kind of similar, but rather than building a tower, I'm just going to build it on top of here, so it's not going to be as highly elevated, because I don't feel like that was necessarily nice looking. Like this, for example, I don't love the way it looks. Okay, great. We've actually got a dismantle crate nearby. Is it underground? Oh, here we go. Another side quest for the dismantle crates. I've gone on too many of these recently. So it's here somewhere. Oh, don't get rid of all of that. Damn. It's here somewhere. It's above us. Where the heck is this thing? It's still above us, really? Is it below us, do you think? Oh. Oh, what the heck? Why have I got so much stuff in there? Okay, that's not right now's problem. That is a future problem for another day. As of right now, though, let me just double check this corner, because it should still be fine. I think some small metal pillars there. Yeah, that could be quite interesting. But this is what it would look like right now. Let me just change the color of this. There we go. Like, I mean, that's fine. What have I got underneath, or like inside this wall here? Nothing. Okay. Interesting. So because I've actually got nothing here, I can actually go back a little bit. I hate ads. There we go. Lovely. That's definitely a possibility. Something else that I could try and design here is to come down by one, get rid of this, and keep that there. Get rid of these two. That there. And then... Oh, that's in the way. Okay. That's... Is that fine? I think that's what I want anyway, isn't it? Yep. Okay. Then what I'll do with this is to come back by one and flop it in here. Do you clip out of there? No, you don't. It's nice. But this way just gives it a little bit more texture. Then what I can do is this. Am I making this up as I go along? Yeah. You're actually in the right spot. Okay. It didn't look like it, but apparently it is. I think just because of the shadows. And you come out by two. Then you go back by two. Out by two, back by two. Then you remain the way you are. So it ends up looking a little bit like this. That's okay, that's fine. It's not going to win any awards for looking like the most beautiful thing ever, but you know what? That's completely fine. Then do something very similar over here as well. That's a bit too far in. Although, do I prefer that? I don't know. I think they both look fine. I'll do this for now. So that's what it will end up looking like. I feel like it's a bit more intriguing, personally, so I'll probably stick with that. Welcome, Pizza Man. I thought the update was out already. Update 1.2 isn't out, but console came out yesterday. So the console release came out. It's really good. If you have a console, I would recommend getting it on console because it's pretty fun. I streamed it yesterday. I also uploaded a video about it as well. Right, so regarding this, I don't dislike it. Again, I have to change this as well. I I think what I'm doing here is room for all of this, including that. There we go. Then changing you to a darker wall there. Yeah, I do prefer that. Do I want to make this dark up here as well? Because that wasn't really the initial plan, but I mean, if it looks nice, then might as well. Yeah, I don't mind that. And again, changing everything inside of here to being chrome as well. And when it comes to the lights, just get rid of all of them. Okay. In that case, I'll probably have to paint you guys over. So you look somewhat like this. You can barely even notice the color change, but I'm pretty sure it did change a little bit. So that's a possibility. Okay, you're being unbelievably annoying. Although I know exactly why that's happening, because you're... okay. Right. I know what to do here. What I can try and do is come over here, nudge you in this direction, and that should get rid of that problem. Yeah, okay, that's how I have to counter that then. It's not bad. Okay. Welcome, I am M1N, or I probably mispronounced that name completely, but I hope that you're doing good. Welcome Lotus, hope that you're doing good as well. Thank you for your vids, they're really helpful. I'm very glad that you do find them helpful. I love making them as well, so it's always nice getting positive feedback on something that I'm enjoying making. So, thank you. I will continue to make more. Whenever I've got spare time, I will just make more. Okay, I will do that in just a minute. See, now this looks really dark. Which I know was the whole point originally. I feel like it still needs something though. Should we try this? I can't imagine this is going to go well, but if I don't try it, I won't know. If I get... let's say you, for example. How would this look? I don't hate it, but I don't love it. I'm honest. We can do something similar to it, but not this. No. And what did I have over here? Nothing. It was just a plain wall. Which is honestly rather tempting just to go back to just for a second. Get rid of all this. Get rid of... I suppose everything up until around about here. And go. There we go. The design's awesome. Thank you very much. It's still something I'm working on. It's not finished just yet, but I think it's slowly, very slowly coming together. See, I don't mind that there, because if you look here, there's multiple different levels. You've got the back wall there, you've got this wall here, that wall there. So it is 3 different levels, which I quite like. Although I still feel like I could do something here in the middle. What? If I try and get the center point, which we'll say for now is nice, which we'll say for now is somewhere here. Come out by 3. That, and like that. Down a little bit. So if I do this, I can then add lights here. I really wanted to. If I can. There we go. Okay, good. So I can do this. Let's see. How would it look? Go 1, 2, maybe 3. Then I have to move that one over there a little bit. So yeah, you'll be here. You'll then be here. That's not too bad. I know it's not necessarily aligned with this, and that's fine. But I think this is the design that I'm going to stick with. Because it's nice and simple. It does stick out a little bit. I don't like how this isn't exactly on the wall, but there's not really much I can do about that. Okay, so we'll go with this then. Good. How did I design this? So we went back by 1 there. There, okay. Down by 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, not too bad. You always overuse frames. You're trying not to use as many this playthrough. I do the very same thing with lights. I'm always overusing, as you can see. Always overusing them. Hence why now I'm trying to use a lot less lights. Look something a bit more like this. Also get rid of that and get rid of that over there as well. So I think it will be a good change when it's done. As of right now, it is taking its sweet time. Oh well. So yeah, all of you got to go now as well. That's fine. We'll do that. Select you, go back by 1, then all the way down. Lovely. Okay. The next thing to then do was to grab this, go down by 4 in total. 1, 2, 3. Yep. There we go. Then I grab 1 more of you. Here. Okay. You then have to change all of this so that it's a bit darker. Just like so. Same thing here, same thing there. And then same thing here. There we go. Okay. It is very self-explanatory, this. It really is. It's just trying to make it look good that I sometimes struggle with, as you can see. That has to be that. Okie dokie. Welcome, J-Bots. Welcome back. Yeah, not doing too bad today. Hopefully going to get a lot of these blueprints just completely squared away now. Even though they were squared away 8 weeks ago. But I want to try and change a few things to make it look a bit nicer. Shouldn't you only be half out? Double check that. Because in theory, you should go there. You should go here. And you should go there. So how are you... Let's try and save this. Overwrite it, that's fine. And let's come back over here, because I feel like I should have had something extra in here. Let's just double check that. Oh well. Yeah, all of this will be changing. Some of the walls will be a little bit darker. A lot of the lights are going to go. Regarding this, I think this is completely fine. There's not really too much I can do here, so I'm just going to leave it the way it currently is. And then regarding this area, this is where we're going to have a lot of our drones. But I'm not going to do all of that until I at least start making some items to then power our drones. Yes, you do actually go up to here. And then so do you, oh yeah, because you're slightly built inside of this blueprint, right? Okay. Do I want to mess around with this? I suppose yes, because it's not right. Let's try. There's still going to be a lot of items that are going to remain here, just like that. That's okay. That's... Same thing here as well. Yep. This I'm actually going to keep because I need this here. It's not a part of the other blueprints. It's part of my main logistics. Get rid of all this. One more. There we go. And that. And I believe that is everything that I had to get rid of there for that blueprint. Well, I mean, this looks significantly worse now, but bear in mind, I have just removed the blueprint from there. Let's finish the other side then. In fact, wait, no, before I do that, let me just make sure that I've definitely got the lights in the right place. Because if it's not in the right place, that's obviously a bit of a concern. So it's none of them. There we go. Blueprints. Now you should slide in, not there, but instead here. Same with this side as well, I believe. Yes. So I've got to try and trim out half a meter from each side. Is that half a meter? 4, 8. No, it's actually 4 meters from this side to that side. Okay. Let's give that a shot now. But everything seems to be lining up so far, so that's not too bad. You ended up purchasing on Xbox this morning. Oh, nice. I have to play it later today after work. Yeah, I think it should be good. I mean, again, I really enjoyed it personally. And from the one person that played an Xbox from yesterday's stream, I think they said it was good, so yeah, should be alright. I mean, it's Coffee Stain Studios. I don't think they would have released it if it wasn't up to their standards, which appears to be relatively high, so we should be alright. Okay, this is going to be a bit of a nightmare. Although it has to be done, right? Is there any other way? No, there is no other way. Literally, all I'm doing here is moving everything here over by about half a meter, which, oh, for this is going to be quite difficult, actually. In fact, I probably can't do that, because I can't get rid of the glass. But I might just have to keep it the way it is and just have it clip a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, okay. We'll do that. Right. So the bits I now have to try and get rid of is you lot. And 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, you lot. Everything else, I believe, can just stay the way it is. That's great. Granted, with a little bit of Z snapping, but not the end of the world. I mean, we could try and change the worst bits, which will be these lot, because I think it will look quite bad if I don't change it. Down by 2. Rust, then 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's what I'll do with these lot over here then. I'm not going to change that. Although, no, you have to be the same. You, 1, 2, 3, 4 can be here. Lovely. Welcome, Katrin. Hope that you're doing good. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome, Tom. When did 1.2 launch? It hasn't. We are in the waiting room. So we're waiting for it, basically. But console released yesterday, though, so that's pretty cool. If you are interested in this game coming out on console. I still assume that this game will come out on 1.2, hopefully, sometime this month, but I'm unsure. I don't work for the game. I don't work for Coffee Stain Studios, so I can't confirm when it's going to come out. But I still think hopefully by the end of the month. It's my guess. It's just a guess. Okay, this should now be right. The only thing I've got to try and change is the colors. There and here and up there as well. Same with you lot. And I think all of this. Yep. So that's what we're left with. I know it looks a bit weird, but it does kind of work. One thing I will say though, is I might want to do this. A slightly different color. How about we just go white? No. It needs to be something, but I don't know what. Carbon. I've just realized I am how many hours into this playthrough? 428. And I haven't yet unlocked carbon. Because that's what I want to try and have here. Because as of right now, if I just have the wall all being black like this, and if I stand a little bit further back, it all blends into itself. All you can see is the shadow underneath there, but it doesn't look like there's an extra wall sticking out of it. Whereas if I had something a little bit darker, you probably could tell that there's an extra layer here. So let's try to unlock carbon, go on a bit of a side quest. I might as well save this the way it is though, because as of right now I think it's fine. Although I might need to change where these walls are, for example, which could be a good shout, in all fairness. There we go. Do we know when it will be released? There's no official release date. Now, they are being a bit secretive about the release dates, but they have drip teased 1.2 information over the course of the last couple months? Has it been a couple months? It's been a long time that they've been talking about this update. So now we are just in the waiting room, ready for it to come out, and looking forward to it as well. I have got a video coming out later on this week where I talk about confirmed things that are coming into update 1.2. Not rumors like they might be adding cats into the game or something, but more of like confirmed things, confirmed features and quality of life things, for example, that they've themselves said is happening, or that they've shown footage of, which is pretty interesting. There's three things. It's the console thing, which I know is technically update 1.1, but I think it will be fully implemented properly. Let me just save my game first before I respawn. Which will be implemented properly in update 1.2. We've got the fluid trucks, fluid stations with multiple fluids being able to go into it, which is brand new. And we've also got the player collisions and RAM thing as well, which is pretty interesting. Okay, tickets. Where the heck are my coupons? If I can spell coupon, that would probably... Okay. Firstly, let's just upload a bunch of this stuff to here. Secondly, where the heck are all of my coupons? I've had this problem before, and I've had to literally tour the galaxy to try and find where I placed these gosh darn coupons. Not here. Oh, I haven't been inside of this room for ages. I will turn on the lights, just in case. Oh. No. Oh, no. Oh, leaves. I swear there was leaves there a second ago. I can see it, it doesn't matter. I'm going to pretend I didn't see it and just move on with my life. Are there any random storage containers lying around here? The problem is, what color do I paint my storage containers? Grey. What color have I painted my entire factory? Grey. So my storage container, my personal storage boxes, blend in with my factory. It's fine. There's a couple other places where it could be. If not, we can always go over to our coal power plants. Have a look over there. I mean, it's a good little walk out there anyway. Might as well. When does 1.2 come out? Is there not a pinned message on the stream that says there's no official ETA? Well, anyway, there's no official ETA, but hopefully by the end of the month. Why are you yellow? Good. Why were you yellow? Good. Okay, that's fine. You shouldn't be here. No. Did I add a storage container somewhere over here? New. Okay, let's try our coal power plants. In fact, maybe over here. I don't know why it would be here. In fact, I haven't been here in so long. This is where I was making my packaged fuel. And if I remember correctly, we've got over like 100,000 packaged liquid biofuel now. I don't know how much I've got in this particular area. Only 12k? Yeah, it's not too much. Oh, bloody hell, I forgot I've added those things. Oh, that actually gave me a heart attack. Where has it gone? Wait, where's it gone? Oh, there it is. Oh my days, man. That's actually hideous. Because for the last, oh god, how long? A year and a half? I've turned on the feature where your spiders look like cats, essentially. So I haven't seen a spider in this game in about 18 plus months. So just seeing that there for a second gave me a bit of a shock, because I completely forgot I didn't re-enable that feature. Oh well. Oh, that woke me up. Welcome, Freightliner. Hope that you're doing good. There is a pin message. Okay. Yeah, I thought I did pin one. It feels good being back on mouse and keyboard. I feel like I can flow a lot smoother between building, running, jumping, sliding, compared to controller. Oh, I forgot about this tower that I made. To be fair, it looks better now than what it did before. That's what I'm gonna say. It definitely does look better now. I wouldn't say it's perfect, but it's an improvement. Right, so where would you be? I can also probably equip this now again, can't I? There is one place it could be over here. Also, I never finished this wall. I think I started it ages ago. Never finished it. That took us ages to do as well. That took us way too long to build that wall. Yeah. Did I end up finishing this? This feels like I'm doing a world tour, like I've forgotten what I've actually built. So what was underneath here? Okay, this is access to our logistic floor. Why is there a gap there? Disgraceful. You can tell it's not finished. Then, oh, I removed the door there. Did I? I did. Oh. Why did I remove the door there? How do I get in now? The journey for the coupons. See, this is what I mean. This is why you never get anything done in this game. Because all I wanted to do today was build the extension around the rocket fuel factory. Then I wanted to update the blueprints. And now I want to unlock carbon. And now I've got to try and get the coupons. And now I've got to try and find where the coupons are. It's a side quest for a side quest in a side quest for a side quest. To do something which isn't even necessary. But here we are though. And, okay, all my storage boxes here have been moved. I don't know where it is. Maybe over here. If not, that's fine. Because I know I have got about 100 coupons. What are you doing? Right. I had no idea I was making this here, but there we go. Take that. I've got about 180 something coupons, maybe 190 coupons in my awesome things, so I can always use that. But the problem is I should have a couple hundred extra coupons lying around somewhere. But now I don't know where that somewhere is, which is quite annoying. Like, I'm trying to think where else could it... Okay, I might know where it is. I'm not going to get it today because it's too far away, but it's over here. Because I remember that I placed down a bunch of little personnel storage boxes because I was building a massive blueprint all the way across there. And maybe I might have stored it there by accident. Select all of this. Is there any other storage boxes nearby? No. So, is it here? Nope. And this is our little secret factory, by the way. Again, as you can tell, this is something I've started working on but haven't yet finished because it's not that important. It will look nice. I mean, this is where a lot of my a lot of my concrete's going to get produced. Where we're getting all of our water from our waterfall, which is coming from down there, into here with all of our refineries, and I think it will end up looking really good. But that's just not happening today. In the machine. They'll be somewhere. I mean, they are inside of... There's some inside of here. Oh, damn, we got up to 200 now. There we go. I mean, that will do, I suppose. It will do for now. I've got to try and find where the rest of them are, but that's just... I'm not going to do it today. What was I going to get? Oh, yeah, carbon. Is there anything else I might want to get for this particular factory? I don't know. No. No. There we go. I'm not really too interested in anything else here as of right now. I probably will end up getting one of them, but yeah, not really interested as of this moment in time. Double ramps, again, not particularly interested. Walls, I think I've got all of this. Architecture, I've got most of this, if not all of it. Yep. Equipment, I don't care that much of that. And anything here that I'm desperate for, not particularly. I mean, that would be nice, but 8 coupons for 50 turbo motors is a bit of a pass, in my opinion. Even that's quite... is that expensive? I don't know. Depends what stage of the game you're in, right? There we go.
Fix it.
Thanks, Ada. Now let's head back. That was a lovely little side quest. Yeah, welcome to everyone watching the stream, by the way. Thank you very much to everyone who's tuning in today. We are currently working on our Rocket Fuel City, waiting for update 1. Holy slugs. Update 1.2 to come out, which hopefully should be sometime this month. And we are making some very big changes to this particular area in today's episode. So for example, removing a bunch of lights, making things a little bit darker in some places, little things like that. Lovely. So, is this going to work? It looks the exact same. No, it doesn't. It looks nice. In fact, that looks really nice. I can barely even see it because of how dark it is. But oh well. No, I do like that. I think that was worth it. That was definitely worth it. That's what I'm going to try and convince myself at least. There we go, that's the corner done. Regarding this blueprint right here, I don't think there's any sort of changes I want to try and make to it. Because this connects to this. Yep. And regarding you... Yeah, you know what? This actually does look a lot nicer. Damn. Okay, that looks a hell of a lot nicer. It is a little bit difficult to see what I'm doing because it is night, but I can get a rough understanding of what it is that I'm trying. That, then something down here as well. Because the good thing about carbon steel is that it's dark, which is what I want from my concrete, and it also has a very light metallic sort of tone to it as well, so I think ends up looking really good. There is a gap here, but that's fine, that's intentional. You. So you're facing the outside, so I'm looking directly at you from this angle, where this is, just without the lights. Okay. Right. In fact, for this one, I haven't actually... Yeah, no, I do want it to look like that. Okay, yeah, that's fine. So I'll keep you the way you are. The only change I will make as of right now is... this. As my game lags there, which gives me a heart attack every single time. Okay. I think you are now done. Actually, no, you're not. I didn't do this side, did I? Did I? I did? Did I just zone out when I was doing that then or something? I swear I didn't do one of these sides. Oh, wait. Okay, that makes more sense, because I don't remember me doing one of these sides, and okay. I've clearly not lost my mind completely. I just got the side wrong. There we go. I don't think I've ever shown you guys what's actually inside of here. Are you ready for this? It's actually really beautiful. So you come inside of here, nice little view there of the potential factory. Oh, it's beautiful, it's nothing. And then you just go out from the other door. There is nothing inside of there. Although I could, in theory, make something from here, right? If I do that. Although I don't know if you're on the right level there. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah. That's my way of saying I'm never going to come back to that ever again, but it's still nice to know that it was there originally. We'll do this, and I think paint you chrome. So on one hand, our colour palette's very similar. I'm just adding a metallic sort of look to it. Like that. It's a bit like painting Warhammer. It's little details that go a long way, but you don't want to add too many little details because then it just looks a bit crap. Okay. Luckily the sun is rising now, so I don't need my torch for too much longer. And with you, again, do the exact same thing here. So carbon, steel, carbon, 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 then just chrome inside of here. The community manager said in a recent stream that 1.2 will be coming next year. You remember him mentioning that, even the proper teaser. Next year for 1.2? That seems like it's really far away. Let's see. I suppose I want to paint you here as well. Carbon steel. Yeah, I like the way that looks. I know it is a little bit dark, but I like it. Lovely. And for the top bit there, I think he also said that's going to be carbon steel as well, right? Pretty sure that's what we agreed. And change you as well to, where is it? Concrete. No, concrete. That works nice. Okay, so from this side, there's nothing else more that I want to try and do. From this side, though, is there any changes I do want to make? How about just this? Is that nice? It's a bit darker, but I do quite like that. Yeah, the reason why I prefer it being a slightly darker colour, and the reason why I've left this as the regular wall rather than a concrete wall, is because I feel like the orange lights, in contrast to the really dark background, ends up looking really nice. That's why I'm trying to stick with that. Welcome, Gergos Zabil, by the way. Hope that you're doing good. Welcome to the stream. Everything up here, I want to remain the exact same. I don't want to make any sort of... Well, I will go with this, because like, if I'm painting this carbon steel, I might as well paint this carbon steel as well. You are now done. No, you're not. Because you also have to get upgraded as well to... No. Coated. There we go. That's better. Then I think you're fine. Right, yeah. I don't think there's anything else I've missed on this one, just to be completely sure. Because that's the problem, when you're doing a bunch of blueprints, and you're adding very minor details to all of them, you're probably going to miss something somewhere, which is quite annoying, but I try not to. So for example, with here, again, materials, go to concretes, might as well do the exact... That lags my game, by the way. That is weird. And again, all of this is carbon steel now. Lovely. You're fine the way you are. I'll do the exact same thing over here for this blueprint as well. I mean, these two are different blueprints, but from the back they look the exact same. But they're not, I think. Yep. When it comes up out of the ground, how do you tap into it? When it comes out of the ground, how do you tap into it? And what comes out of the ground? What, the nodes? I don't know. Okay, we'll paint that. And get a bit of a chrome going. Lovely. No, I knew I was going to mispaint that. And I did, to be fair, so... Oh well. Then again, change you lot to chrome as well. Cancel. When water comes out of the ground like nitrogen, how do you talk into it? Oh, you need this machine. Where is it? This. It's called the resource well pressurizer. And essentially, all you do is place it on top of the ground, you get the nitrogen, you get the water, but you're also then going to need the resource well extractor, because this thing doesn't actually gather the water. This does. This is how you get the water, the nitrogen, the crude oil out of the ground. But you still need both of them though. So you place this in the middle, then you place these around it. Yep. That's what you mean. I think everything here is done. I believe so. I don't really want to change that. I did do the top there as well, good. Do that. And do all of this here as well. I knew I was going to do that. I knew it. It's fine. Is there a gap there? No, there's not a gap, but I haven't painted it properly. What? I don't know, that's weird. It's the right colour now, at least. There we go. This side's now done. And this side is now done. We've already done the back, which is nice. I have got to try and change a couple things up here. No. All this down here. I completely forgot about this side. Luckily, I just got onto that there in the end. Lovely. That makes sense. That's alright. It's all good. Great. Now, this is the very final thing that I've got to do for this blueprint, I think. That's fine. Okay, I think you are now done. Anything here going to change? No. Just save that. Then the only thing I've got to change here, which I've already started doing, I think, is that I want to try and turn you into... Well, you're definitely going to be carbon. But do I want you to be carbon as well? That's what I'm currently undecided. I think that looks really nice. The other thing I was thinking of, though, is making it chrome instead, which I think could look really cool. Yeah, we'll stick with chrome. I think that contrast there, again, of the metallic sort of coat looks really good. I'll keep that the way it is. Okay. And regarding you lot, you're going to be chrome. Like so. You are then all going to be chrome. Again, just like that. And you are going to be carbon. Okay. It makes sense. It does make sense. All of this is logical. Back. There we go. A wonderful source of knowledge. Oh, it's okay. I try my best to be helpful. Doesn't always work, but I do try. Then you are then going to be the carbon steel. That's fine, yep. Okay, I don't think there's anything more I want to try and add here. Okay. Materials, change you lots. I keep doing the wrong concrete. There we go. Lovely. This is all completely fine back here. So I think these blueprints have now all been fully updated, which is great. I am not going to get rid of everything here, then replace it all with these updated ones. Instead, what I'm going to do is just update it as I go along. I think that will be a little bit easier. So you're going to go like that. Same with you lots. No lights underneath here, right? Okay, no, there isn't. Good. Because that would have been annoying. I was actually going to do a stream last night about City Skylines 2. Because I've only got that game for like another week or so for free. Until I've got to start paying for it, so... Yeah. Because of the whole Xbox Game Pass thing, but I'm going to cancel it before I have to pay it. Because I'm not paying for it. I got a free month, luckily. Okay, so that is all gone. The very first thing I want to try and add is my corner blueprints. You. Like, this looks like an absolute mess from this angle, dearie me. But it shouldn't be. There. So you slot in there nicely. Could have moved, it doesn't matter. And again, you also slot in there quite nicely as well. Why is there a gap? Let's see. Welcome, Sack. Hope that you're doing good. New member on the channel, or a new viewer. It's good to have you here. Oh dear. Yes, I've realized I've actually made a slight mishap. There we go. Mishap solved. And I can get rid of... Do I want to get rid of this? Maybe not right now. I could do if I have to. There we go. Thanks for the stream. That's alright. I'm glad that you're enjoying it. That's fine. Everything here is good now. Yep, that's great. Everything here is good. A little bit of Z snapping there. That's completely fine though. All I've got to do is change the color to carbon and... There we go. I didn't do it for the corner blueprints. Oh well. That looks fine. I'm then going to change this as well. Okay, there's a couple of things I've got to change with the corner blueprints, but overall, it's pretty much fine. Yep. Okay, yeah, so this is where our drones are going to go. I do want to try and design some sort of area around it. I don't know what it's going to look like as of right now. Oh, I've got these buffer stops as well. I know it might not seem like it, but these buffer stops can be really good architectural pieces as well. I've got to look into that. So this is most likely going to be somewhere here, for example. Like that. Now the problem is you're hanging out quite far over there. Which is fine. Well, it's not actually fine. So you'll have to go a little bit higher. Somewhere up here, for example. I'm not designing this today because there's better things I want to do with my time. That's the nicest way for me to put it. But yeah, this will work. Actually bring you forwards there by a little bit. There. We can then have a conveyor lift that then come underneath there. Maybe underneath here? Somehow? I don't know. Again, that's not today's problem. It's just good to think about these things. You're a new member? Yeah, I mean, it's my first time seeing you on the channel, so you're new, right? What's new in the update? Anything to get you back into the... Or back in? As of right now, we've only got 3 confirmed things. One of them is being, like, further improvements on console. So console just released yesterday, for example. That's the wrong one. Console released yesterday, so PlayStation 5 and Xbox players now get access to the game, which is pretty cool for them. And fluids trucks as well. So right now in the game, we've got these trucks. But now what they are adding, essentially, is trucks that can now carry liquids. Why are you... Oh, okay. So that could be rather interesting. I'm not sure how it's going to work, if it's going to be efficient, if it's even going to be worth it. But that is something that they are adding into the game, which should be fascinating. And then the other thing is just, like, game improvements, quality of life things. This is the wrong thing again. There we go. That's all we know about it so far. As the weeks or months apparently go on, we'll probably get more information about update 1.2. We'll see how it's going to go. I think this is now fine. I can't imagine I have to do any more improvements here. I changed that as well, right? I'm gonna double check. Yep. Okay, good. You've got to go though. So review. So I've done the correct thing here, but then I've done the wrong thing over here. How have I managed that? That's like concerningly concerning. You built in the right spot? No. What I'm going to try and do now is get our... Where is it? Patterns. This into here. There we go. And then what's inside of here? Nothing of value. And you're fine already? Yeah, so you're fine. You're now fine. You're now fine. Everything is now fine. Maybe. I mean, I think it's fine. Dear me. And you lot here are all good. Yep, I've got no problems with this. The one thing I will say is that the fence could have continued around here, but that's, again, I'll mess with that when I mess with the drone ports, which is not today. In fact, I can probably fit the drone ports on top of this blueprint now. Not doing it today. Welcome, Bits. Hope that you're doing good, man. Welcome back. Thank you. I am so happy to be back. I mean, I'm literally like going for over a month after today's stream, so I'm not back for long. But yeah, luckily I've had a little bit of time to get back into Satisfactory, and wow, I miss it so much, man. That's a violation of my brain cells. I think what we can do here to counter that is, what is it? That one and that one. That's better. Okay. Yeah, I hope that you're doing good, Bits. And how was your first impressions on console? I was very surprised when I saw how smooth it was. It definitely took me a couple hours to get used to it, but overall I would say it was pretty good fun. Okay, let's try this again. Corner. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now it should be lined up properly. Yeah, it looks good. The community Q&A stream said 1.2 is coming early 2026. Yeah, I've heard different things though. Like, some people have said it's last quarter of this year. Some people are saying it's early 2026. So I think what's happening is that the experimental might come out before the end of the year, but the official release will then come out early 2026. I'm guessing that's what they mean by early 2026. So we'll stick with it. I mean, regardless, I'm going to play it, whether it comes out tomorrow, which it won't do, or further down the line. I will play it. Preferably on its release date, but we'll see how it goes. Right, so I think what I'm going to do, off camera, I'll make all the improvements to these blueprints, because again, this is all now changing. And I think on camera, what I'm going to try and do is just add all the new stuff, so it's a bit fun for you guys to watch as well. We'll try that. Well, I do as much as I can, because now this blueprint's been deleted. In case you guys don't know, by the way, I've moved PCs. All my blueprints have now been essentially deleted, and I've lost like maybe 100 blueprints. So I've got to, well, they haven't been deleted, they're still on my old PC, so I've got to try and find a way to move them from my old PC to my new one, which is quite annoying. No comments on 1.2. Tell us everything. Break every single NDA. It's fine. It's okay. What goes after this blueprint? I'm literally the person that designed this and I've already forgotten what I've designed. It is the V-shaped one. Okay. I still do quite like this blueprint. I think it's okay. It's fine. What are the two features that you would like to see coming to PC? Firstly, a lizard doggo detector. Because basically, let's say I've got 3 lizard doggos, but I don't know where they are. If they had like a little radar or like a little chip on like a dog collar, for example, around their neck, I can see, okay, my lizard doggo is over here. And then something else I would like to see is either a red or a green icon around the lizard doggo icon. This way I can see if it's found something, like a resource, if it's found something, or if it hasn't found anything. So green will say it's found something over here, or red will say that this lizard doggo over here hasn't found anything yet. Like a little tag for the lizard doggos, like a little collar thing, that could be really good. And a way to skip the night time without using mods. For example, if I was to go into the hub, click on my bed, and then I would have like a very small animation, then suddenly, oh, it's daytime, fantastic. And also, to further sell the points, to have some sort of tent, not a tent, like a very small building that has a bed in it, and it's portable. So you can place it wherever you're exploring, let's say, for example, then suddenly it's really dark. You can place down this buildable, then you can sleep to the day, or into the dawn. I think that would be quite nice. Do I think that's ever going to happen, though? No. But those are two features I would like to see. Basically skipping to the day. Okay, so I think I've done one of these here. Am I being dumb? There we go. Yes. You don't know what else is in 1.2? Yeah, we've only got a couple of things confirmed so far. Unfortunately. But it makes sense, because why tease everything coming into 1.2 now when it's not even out yet? So I suppose it makes sense. We just got to be a little bit patient and see what they're going to end up doing. I've got faith. I do. That's the wrong one. Is it this one? It is this one. Okay. Just like that. Hit enter when you make calculations and have the bar enter what the previous calculation you did without you having to go back and edit the maths. That could be quite nice. Like a little helping hand. That would be quite nice. Okay, so now it's that one, then that one. Right. I think these roads in here will end up looking quite nice as well. I definitely do want to try and change a little bit of this because this path is still too thick. Hence why I've added in that. I basically want to do this over on this side and then change the way these stairs look a little bit. The actual concept of it I quite like. What is happening to my hands? Is that because of the jetpack? I don't know, but yeah. So the concept of this I quite like, but there's a couple of things I do want to try and change. But regardless, it's not the worst thing I've built. I've made worse, believe it or not. Okay. A hotbar wheel dial, ideal for people who don't have MOBA mouse. I don't know what that is. I'm a console nerd, sorry. I'm not a PC player. Toggle pickup items, that could be quite nice. And 2026 is going to be big for Satisfactory. I'm looking forward to it, man. I really am. I think this is the right one. I do understand that my way of naming these blueprints is absolutely dreadful. I've committed now. Like calling something 001 and 002 whilst being completely different blueprints. And the next one I think is this, isn't it? Yes. Is it? Yes, okay it is. Professional gamer right here, professional. If they ever start a phase Satisfactory team, sign me up. I think I want this one now, don't I? No, it was this one. I could just add this to my hotbar in all honesty. I think what I'm going to do is that. Oh! I've already got it here. Right, so what's this one? 001, 2, 3, 4 corner? Yes. That's not too bad. I should have just used that like half an hour ago. Although, are you the right blueprints? Yeah, okay, I think that still works. That's all the changes I've made to it, so I think it's just copied across. Nice. Oh, dear. Oh. There we go. Deary me. You've been playing since late 2019, so watching how much this game has changed fills you with so much hope. What this game will become, so long as it holds true to its core values. Yes. There are some games I think have gotten a lot better over time. A lot better. But there's also some games I think have gotten slightly worse with the more things that they've added. The main game I can think of is probably Minecraft. Like, as a kid, I used to play Minecraft quite a bit. And now, occasionally, when I come back to the game for some sort of, like, architectural Minecraft phase, it feels very different from what I remember it being. Like, there's so many things to do now. It doesn't feel like Minecraft anymore. It feels like it's a brand new game like Minecraft 2. Well, some games do get better over time. What was that space exploration game that launched really rough and now it's slightly better? Is it No Man's Sky? I don't know if it is No Man's Sky. There's one of them that did launch really poorly, but now is really well respected. You're wrong. I think it might be No Man's Sky or Starfield, one of them. Some games can get better over time. Yeah, you're the right blueprint. Just confirming it. Lovely. The Nicki Minaj skin. Oh no, if they take a leaf out of COD's book, I might cry. I'll make a video titled "Why I'm Quitting Satisfactory." Like, as a kid, COD was probably my favorite franchise, but now I can't play the game anymore. Really. Starfield still sucks. I just downloaded Starfield. To be fair, I'm only about like an hour into it, and I mean, it's fine for the first hour, I suppose. Not too bad. It is No Man's Sky, yeah. I am tempted to get back into it, because I think there's a couple games I can get for free on the Microsoft Store thing, and one of them is No Man's Sky, and the other one is Astroneer. I was talking about this yesterday, I think, as well, wasn't I? Wait, what do I do now? Help, I'm stuck, what did I do? So over on this side, we did that. So we are now up to... Wait. You don't go here, apparently. Why not? Oh, could this... Okay, right. No. See, I've done something here called a stupid move. Why have I designed it like that? Doesn't matter. Yeah. So this is going to be the main entrance for all of our vehicles to come through. Okay. The reason as to why I sound a bit confused as to why I've done that is because it would have made more sense if I placed down one of these things, then this again, then the main entrance, and then mirrored it on the other side, but I didn't do that. Okay. I'm sure there's a reason. Power World. I haven't tried Power World. I have been recommended it though by someone that I know, but I've never tried it. Transport Fever. I've watched a lot of Transport Fever. There's a guy that I watched called Conflict Nerd. He's been playing it for like years. Many years now he's been playing it for. And every time I've looked at it, I keep saying, that would be nice to try one day. Never tried it. One day. So you're going to go in that direction, then you're going to come over here. I know it looks a bit odd, but it's fine. As long as these are lined up, and this is lined... Oh. You're not lined up. Okay, so when does this go awfully wrong? It goes from here. So you're lined up straight away. You aren't. Why? Wow. Yeah, I would say Transport Fever is one of those games I would probably like to stream. Just don't know when. Like, I haven't got the time now to stream anything. Which is a bit of a shame, because I'm already missing streaming quite a bit. Yeah, you're going to be a bit of a nightmare. You're already not lined up. Okay. So you guys should be lined up, right? No. So what happens when you don't build things properly? No, the thing is, I am building it properly. I'm just building it in a very unique way. That's my excuse. It's a unique design. You then continue over here. Do you get to around about there, maybe? will then come forwards a little bit. I select, where is it? This? No, this. Like so. Okay, I know we are a little bit off track, but I want to get this done just so I can say I've understood the assignment of what I've attempted to do. There. No. Literally the complete wrong way around. There. Okay, it makes sense. Again, this is not completely finished. There are changes I will be making to it. It's just roughly where it's going to end up going. Although I do want you to continue around here, though. I don't know by how far though I want to actually go with this, because I want the road to go down to the very end. I then have to try and make another exit. So this is where a lot of our water is going to be coming in from, as well as some of our sulfur, and don't crash, and nitrogen gas, I think, as well. Welcome Logan, hope that you're doing good today. Welcome Salvador Printo. Well, we think that experimental is going to come out before the end of the year, but then update 1.2 officially launches apparently in the start of next year. But experimental wise, we should still be on track, I'm hoping, for the end of this year. We're still unsure. This is just the waiting room. It's where we're just waiting a little bit for the update to come out and to give it more news about it. I always do these waiting room streams. Concrete foundations almost never use. Yeah, I'm the exact same. The only reason why I've got them fixed foundations there is so I can visually see where my factory is going to start. Whereas if I was to use concrete there, it might blend in a little bit too much with the coated concrete. That's the only reason I've got that laid out there, but I'm the exact same. I very, very rarely use the fixed foundations. They don't look bad, they're not what I want. That makes sense. They don't really match the sort of aesthetic that I want to try and go with for that particular factory. Okay, so you're still going to end up coming here. And this part's going to be the difficult part to try and make, because I don't know how I'm going to get the road from there to here. What did I do over here? I'm sure whatever I did, it's fairly self-explanatory regardless. You come around over here. No, 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 no. Oh, that was close. Oh, dear. That's too close. Then what I need to try and do now is just yeet that over there. I was checking my subscriber box, because sometimes if people subscribe and they've got their public subscriber things turned on, you can see who subscribed to you. And let me try and find the man. Some of you might know who this is. I wonder if his name's gonna come up if I type City Skylines 2 T-Man. It actually doesn't come up. Wow. Anyway, it's Biffa, in case you guys are wondering. Which is really cool. I mean, some of you might have seen his videos, I'm not quite sure. He does quite a lot of City Skylines 2 stuff. But he's one of those people that I've been watching for so long. And I was looking at my subscriber thing just out of curiosity one day, and I was like, oh. Wow. Damn. That's pretty cool. The reason why I typed in T-Man was because he drinks tea, and it's like a whole thing in his videos. I was very surprised to see that though. Okay, can I try and get into photo mode rather than flying all the way over there? Can I just zoom in and see what I've done? So I've gone back by, I believe that's one foundation. I've just gone straight down. I believe I have got that blueprint that does just go straight down with that road. So that isn't too bad. Regarding this, it seems to end right at the very end of that blueprint. How wide have I gone? I suppose it depends how wide the road is. Biffa's a good... You know Biffa? Damn. Yeah, his videos are very entertaining. Oh. Is this the right one? It is the right one, but for some reason it's about 6 miles high. There we go. Spam the arrow button. Lovely. And again, I think I wanted to go somewhere here. Hate when that happens. Somewhere here. I keep thinking it might be one further back. Here. I might have to double check this one. I mean, logically, in my pea-sized brain, it would make sense for it to be here. But then, no, it wouldn't. Here. This would make sense. But knowing me, I've probably done it this way. So I'm going to place it down here. Let's go have a very quick gander at how far back I've actually got to try and build this thing. We'll then come back, and that's pretty much this corner kind of done. The reason why I'm trying to get this corner done before, like, literally everything else is because I want to start placing down machines. As much as I have enjoyed this whole process thing, I do want to get some machines placed down. Like, the whole reason I'm playing Satisfactory is to make a Satisfactory, not to build a wall. Oh. So you do go out to here. And back by 1.5. Okay, that's dumb. That's stupid. That's awesome. I guess we're doing that then. Oh dear. Deary me. What people think? Yeah, I think because like when you only watch someone who plays, let's say, one particular game, you almost think like their entire world evolves around that game. Like, for example, someone else that I watch is called T90 Official, who does a lot of Age of Empires stuff. I imagine he does other things than just watch Age of Empires. Maybe. I don't know. But like, even me, for example, the game that I stream the most, of course, is Satisfactory, but whenever I end my Satisfactory streams, if I play something off camera, it will most likely be Battlefield, or like, used to be Call of Duty. Or maybe City Skylines. Although to be fair, I do still watch a fair bit of Satisfactory. Especially over the last month. I've had, there's this one guy called Bits, not sure if you guys have ever heard of him, but yeah, so he's made quite a lot of really good content that I've watched over the last month. Keeping me entertained. Right, let's try and plan this out. Also, let me get some power out here as well. It's going to drive me insane if I keep running out of power. Wrong button. I'm going to keep an eye out on the time because in theory I should be leaving my house in an hour from now. I have got to... Let's see how much longer I can do with this. Because I'm packing quite a lot of this to take with me. I'm not taking my... I don't think I'm taking my PC with me. Which is a bit of a problem because I can't edit videos if I haven't got my PC. I've got a laptop, but that... I can barely run, like, Microsoft Word, let alone this game. Oh well. You in the middle? Yes. Okay. I'll get rid of that. You can stay. No, you can stay. You've got to rotate around it a little bit, like so. City Skylines has been recommended to you. I think the original City Skylines is still really good fun. It is quite old now, like the graphics wise, you can definitely see it's a bit outdated. But gameplay wise, I still think it's pretty good fun. Regarding City Skylines 2, it depends who you ask. I think it's okay. I've only got a couple hours playtime in it. But I was actually struggling quite a lot with City Skylines 2. Because with the very first game, I've played it so many times, I know how to make money, I know what to do, I know how to work taxes properly. All that sort of jazz. With the second game, no clue what I'm doing. Which I suppose actually made it kind of fun for me. Sometimes it is nice diving into a game and not knowing what to do. Like, whenever I play Satisfactory, no matter where I drop as my starter location, I know where the nodes are nearby. I know where I'm going to build my core facility and where I'm going to build my nuclear power plant and my crude oil locations, my fueled power plants, where I'm going to get my plastic from. I know all of this before I've even loaded into the game. But then again, other games, I don't have that. Well, I think that maybe there is a bit of a learning curve with City Skylines 2, but at the same time though, it took me a very short amount of time to start making a lot of money in that game. Or simoleons, whatever. It's not called simoleons, is it? What do they use in City Skylines? Is it just dollars? I don't know, because simoleons is The Sims. And SimCity 2013... I don't know. I go back and play it occasionally. I have a lot of fun, but there's a couple things still wrong with it. The new update for City Skylines 2 has helped the game a lot. Is that the cargo one? The port updates? I think they were saying something about that. I haven't checked it out yet, so that's something I'll be quite interested in. Let's see how it goes. Right, so you're going to go there. I'm not really too focused about making this look nice. All I want to do is to make sure that this road actually works, first of all. You're too far in. That's probably a bit too thick. There we go. Am I going on holiday? No, I'm going back to university. Right now I've gone home for like... Well, I've been home since Saturday? And now I'm going back for the next month and a half. Unfortunately. I don't mind it there, but, you know, home's home, right? Love it here. Okay, there we go. We've now built this corner, so we've technically got this part of our factory now done. I know it doesn't look like it, but it is kind of done to an extent. Welcome, Sven. Hope that you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. Watching over on Twitch. I've actually not even checked the Twitch channel since I've come back. Oh dear. I'm so out of it, honestly. I'm so out of it. I'm surprised that the channel remained, like, somewhat alive when I wasn't even here. Because when I released the video about taking a break, quite a few people unsubscribed within the first hour, which is understandable. But since then, the channel gained, I think, 100 subscribers, since I wasn't even here. And I know 100 doesn't sound like a lot. But considering, again, I wasn't even home, that is quite a lot to me. Okay, so how am I going to do this? Everything here overlaps now. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is this. Let me try and find the spots where you two overlap. Here. Yep. And I think what I'm going to do is just redo this entire corner. So get rid of all of that. And if I remember correctly, not a single thing from here is lined up with that. It's off by about half a well, exactly half a foundation. What studying? I'm doing ancient history and archaeology because I want to be an archaeologist, basically. Okay, so you are straight away lined up with that. That's what I want to try and do. Then you're off by half a meter. Starting here. Although that seems completely unnecessary. Let's get rid of this here now as well. Not all of it. Some of it I actually want to try and stay like this particular corner, for example. I don't see why I've offset that by half a meter. Give me a heart attack. 9.9k. Oh, let's go. Yeah, I mean, just being 100 subscribers away from 10,000 is ridiculous to me. That is awesome. I know I keep saying thank you, and it's going to get to the stage where I've said thank you so much it becomes annoying, but thank you. Honestly, it's incredible. There we go. I realise I've had my headset off this entire stream. Although it was a tactical decision. I was giving my ears a bit of a break because I've had this on all day. And I get headaches after a while. You now lined up? Yes. Okay, see, this is better. Don't know why I couldn't just do this in the first place. Do you clip out? You don't. Good. Okay. Oh, thank you very much, Jay. Yeah, it's going fine so far. I've got my first assignment due in 5 days, but I finished it 2 weeks ago. We'll see how it goes. There. It doesn't clip flew. Okay, flew. Through, even. I thought it might have, but in fact, I think it might do. Can you see that line right there? Oh, I'm not changing that, though. I'm sorry. There is no way I'm changing that. There we go. Ooh. So you have to come forwards by a little bit. Anytime you look up Satisfactory guides, you're the first video that always pops up. Damn. I never even knew that. I mean, it depends what the video is, I suppose. Because a lot of the best recipe stuff, I don't think that gets covered a lot. Which is understandable, because why spend, like... Some of the videos I made for the best recipe videos would take me hours just of maths and calculations and... coming to a conclusion. That takes a long time to do sometimes. So I can understand why people wouldn't want to do that. But some of the other videos, I am surprised about. Because they're not special, they're just a bit average. But hey, I'll take it. Because the way that I do the videos on my channel is that if there's a subject I'm interested in within Satisfactory, I'll record a video talking about it. Are you off center again? That's why. So for example, the best recipe stuff, I'm really interested in that sort of thing. Hence the reason why I keep making those videos. But other things, for example, like trains. If I was to make a video talking about trains, like a complete in-depth guide, it might do well. But the truth is, I don't care about trains in this game. Like, they're interesting, but I haven't got the passion to make that video just yet. Maybe in the future I will. As of right now, no. Same thing with drones. I would love to make a video talking about drones, but... Firstly, I'm not as educated on drones as I am with other things in this game. And also, I just don't know if I'd be as... not passionate, but as engaged with the subject as, for example, again, other things, the recipes. Okay, so now you've got to go there, and you've got to go here. Do you line up with this? No. Oh yeah, because I have to do this, don't I? Actually, no, you're fine, I think. I don't mind you not being lined up. Oh, I do, though. I think I wanted to do this. And to line up with that. Yeah. Nice. And regarding this corner, this should fit in quite nicely. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lovely. A couple dropper came across Valhalla, spent 5 minutes watching and then subscribed. Love the chill content here. Thank you very much. Yeah, it is very relaxed here. I do try and keep it nice and chilled. If I can. Okay, so now you're lined up with that. The problem is definitely going to be this particular corner. Because other than this corner, everything is still lined up with each other, I think. Let me double check what I did on that side, because here, this does overlap. I don't know if it overlaps on that side as well. Let's see. Because it has to be symmetrical, that's the thing. Like, if it's not symmetrical, it's going to be rough. And because we're dealing with, like, a third of a foundation, it's quite difficult to do. So you guys are completely fine. Right. This is the middle spot, isn't it? Okay. I've got another way of doing this. What if I come back over here? But then I build you out from here. And the off-center bit is going to be the bit in the middle. But saying that, you don't look off-centered. Oh no, you are. Okay, good. Well, I say good. It's not good. It's bad, but it could be worse. And then you right here are the center. Okay. If I was to paint you concrete, you can still notice it's not exactly center, but it doesn't look too bad. I'll take it. Then they're playing console. Oh yeah, a lot of people are probably playing this game on console now. Yep. I can imagine it. Was it 18 that was the middle mark? I believe it was 18, wasn't it? 17, 18. Yep, so I have to get to 18. Okay. That's 1, 11. Don't crash. Rid of all of this. Yes, it is all going. Because the thing is, I'm trying to build something that's symmetrical, but it's not symmetrical. So I can't really do it symmetrically, but I'm still trying though anyway. Please. Then chuck you in right here. Can I make this jump? Nope. Oh dear. Where's the power? There it is. Lovely. We wouldn't have got some. Oh yeah, no, I can't do that anymore. No. I can't stand those kind of videos. I know that they are supposed to appeal to younger folk, and they do. But personally, that it's not really for me. Like, for example, I can't really watch things like a Mr. Beast video. Because it's, first of all, it's too fast. Like, there's nothing wrong with his videos for a certain audience, and that's fine. But for me personally, it's very fast-paced. You have to remember, I'm basically 85 years old at this point. I can't really watch videos like that. When I was younger, don't get me wrong, if I was like 10 maybe, I would have loved a lot of what he does, like the video-wise, format of the video. But now, I kind of do struggle a little bit. I'll get about a minute in and I just feel like, oh god. Like, one of my favourite content creators on Planet Coaster was a guy called Silverred? I believe he might be German. Silverred Planet Coaster. Yeah.
I love it.
Ad, lovely. Another ad. All these AI ads as well. Like, you're a multi-billion-dollar company. Use people.
Kind of the master
Like, this is what I mean. Like, listen to his tone of voice.
people I ever spoke with from Frontier Developments back when he still worked at the company in 2016.
I find it so
that
relaxing.
about my
It's not over the top. It's not like, hey guys, today we're building a coaster in Planet Coaster. Like, subscribe. This is gonna be... No. It's, hey guys, today we're in Planet Coaster. It's just, I don't know, it's nice and relaxing. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with having energy. That's completely fine. You need to have a bit of life. You can't just be monotone and talk like this for 2.5 hours, because, I mean, I would lose my mind if I talked like this for 2.5 hours. But there has to be a line drawn in the sand somewhere between maybe being excited and also not being fake. I think that's what it is as well. Fake happiness. Are you now right? Hopefully. I don't know. I don't know what this is. Oh, wrong button again. Were you out by 10? Yeah. There we go. This should line up. Yes. So, 1, 2, 3. You three are the middle ones. Do you now line up with this? No. That's fine. Right. Yeah, AI ads. I don't understand why a lot of these, again, very rich companies are using AI ads. It is just absolute slop of the highest order. I really don't get it. Oh well. It must be working. That's the thing. It must be working well, otherwise they wouldn't be doing it. I'm sure it's a lot cheaper than hiring an actor or a voice actor. But it's just slop. I'll look at it and I'll think, yeah, that's why would I want to invest in this or purchase that? There we go. Lovely. Etho vibe, yeah. From Minecraft. His videos have been the exact same now for like, what, a decade? But they're still fun to watch. We're actually starting a new season of Hermitcraft in a couple days, right? I haven't watched Hermitcraft in so long. I tuned in recently because I just remembered it. I was like, oh yeah, Hermitcraft is a thing. Because there's someone that I watch called Keralis. And Keralis is on Hermitcraft, but I first found him from City Skylines content. Everything links back to City Skylines. And that's how I actually first found out about Hermitcraft. And the only reason I watched Hermitcraft was because Keralis was on it. Because he does a lot of, well, did a lot of Planet Coaster, did a lot of City Skylines. So the middle is, well, your guys aren't even lined up. What happened here? That's fine. Yeah. So it's 1, 2, 3. I think. This is the middle point. Yeah. 2, 3. There we go. Nice. So off camera, I've got quite a bit that I need to try and do. For the most part, I am quite happy with what we've done today. We've essentially managed to loop everything around it. So what I want to try and do now, for off camera or whenever I get the opportunity, is to try and add these road things to this side, as well as this side here as well, and try and have a place maybe for the vehicles to go underneath here. I know I'm definitely going to do it around there. I might do it here as well, although I'm not quite sure. And finish off a square, which I should be able to do, because this right there should link up with this over in that corner. Also, why is the river red? I know it's because it's sunset, but I've never seen it red before. It's pretty cool. That's definitely something I have got to try and work on. The whole symmetrical thing, I think we've completely solved that problem with doing this. The thing it does mean, though, is that these two foundations aren't actually symmetrical, but everything else is. So I have to design a very special blueprint for this, but that's super simple to do. Literally just make something with a big wall, a big archway around here, then something a bit interesting in the middle. Very simple to counteract that. So in total, not including, actually I suppose including that, it's 17 wires, which is 4 blueprints. 8 blueprints, 5 foundations wide. We'll see. We will definitely see. Got the intense music playing again. There we go. Regardless, I know that is going to be it for today's stream. It was a very, very short stream compared to what I normally do. But unfortunately, I'm out of time. I need to leave my home in half an hour, so I need to get ready for that. There's quite a lot of things I've got to try and do for it. Regardless, thank you to everyone that's tuned in over the last few days. Again, I have got a video coming out sometime over the next week, maybe. But yeah, I wish I can stream more, but I can't. I literally cannot. Because I've got shared accommodation as well. Oh, welcome Zell, by the way. You think YouTube uses ads just to punish you for not paying? Yeah, pretty much. I'm not gonna pay for premium. I've never paid for premium. I don't see. Well, I see why it's useful, especially as someone that listens to music on YouTube. But we'll see how it goes. Either way, thank you very much everyone for tuning in. I hope that I can stream before December, but I'm not sure. I'm still conflicted. Am I gonna take my PC with me? Because if I do take my PC with me, I can stream. But I'll have to talk like this. Very, very quiet. Yeah, I think that's about it from my end. Thank you very much everyone for tuning in. Whether you guys watched for a second or if you've watched for the last couple of days or couple of years, I do greatly appreciate it. So, have an amazing rest of your day everyone. Thank you for watching, and I hope to be back as soon as possible. Without further ado, until next time, have an amazing rest of your day, stay safe, and as always, Godspeed.